What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about something which is very familiar to all of us. And guess what? It's alcohol. I know that's a topic that's been largely discussed pretty much by everyone. But today I wanted to share with you something which is probably not known. And it's the existence of alcohol. Well, as human beings, species, basically alcohol has been around for such a long time. So the first time that alcohol was discovered dates back probably 13,000 years ago, and one of the first traces were found in Israel. However, those types of alcoholic drinks that were drunk back in the days, they were nothing near to what we drink today, what we're used to drinking today, and which is either spirit or vodka or whatever is the kind of super alcoholic, I would say, drink. It's quite strong. Those drinks, those spirits have been around for a couple of hundred years, as opposed to all those yes, alcoholic drinks, but not that strong alcoholic drinks, which were drunk back in the days, since, as I said before, us as human beings have been around. So the reason is it's pretty much agreed now that basically it was such a difficult task to distill alcohol, therefore making it become spirit. And then almost recently that distilled alcohol has been made possible, therefore we start to drink it. But one of the most important things, apart from the difference in volume of alcoholic drinks throughout all the years, is why do we drink? Remember, alcohol is poisonous for our bodies. It's intoxicating. So whenever we drink it, especially if we drink large amount of alcohol, and we actually did, or we still do sometimes, well, it's really, really bad for our bodies. It is actually intoxicating us, as I said. But there's another side to it, which, although such a drink is very, very poisonous for us, how is it possible that we've always been drinking? Well, there's another alternative idea about that. And maybe it's because alcohol is creating social interactions. And that's true. Thanks to a drink, sometimes you're able to inhibit yourself. Although it's such an intoxicating agent for our bodies. Well, there's many theories about that, but the one that struck me the most is the one that alcohol is something that obviously inhibits us. So whenever we're having social interactions, especially if it's the first time we're meeting somebody, let's say on a date, well, we have a drink, so we this inhibits our speech. We're less tense, we're less anxious, and we are more able to be funny, to make jokes, to crack whichever joke they and you facilitate that kind of social interaction that you're having at the moment with somebody who is next to you. You become more creative, you can be funnier. But remember, that drink that you're having, by tossing it down, is basically poisonous. But why has it been around for such a long time? And basically since our own species has been around? Because, well, it's been, first of all, very good to get high, to get drunk, to experience this holy drink. But the thing is, we have to be careful with it. So in all those kind of big corporations, let's say Google, so well, they have a drink, especially when they meet each other, and whenever they have to face a task which is quite daunting, they have a drink. Obviously, they're not going to get wasted, but they're still having a drink. And those drinks are kind of inspiring them to become a little bit more creative. Well, there's a part of our brain that apparently is being stimulated, which has been sleeping for such a long time. And when we were young, that part of the brain was quite alive. But then at some point, by the age of 4 or 5, or maybe 6, that part of the brain shuts down. And somebody believes that historically, that part of the brain that is never able to open up again, well, probably thanks to alcohol, it opens up again and is able to make us more creative, more social animals, and more able to kind of have a discussion or a chat with a stranger, for example, or with somebody who we met for the first time. Well, that was my takeaway for the day. Okay, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and there's still more to come. So we'll have a chance to go back to this topic later on in the episodes to come. But for now, just do your research and think about what I've told you today, which is quite interesting. And remember to drink responsibly whenever you go out, and don't drink and drive.